Maybe that'll work. Okay, that probably fixed it. What's up? How you doing? I wish they let you change the background. What animal is that? It's just a couple rats. Come here, Phoebes. Oh. There's a little girl. Oh. Why is it blurry? Don't look at my face. Zoom in. Can? Alright. Well, she's just chilling. I got two rats. Here, my hoodie. The Sukuna hoodie. Simon says I smell like a rat. Damn, dude. It's a sick burn. He say he loves me. I love him too. I'm gonna give him a whole lot of smooches when I see him next. Okay, put that public story. Let me get the Twitch one there. You know what? Snapchat's sticker system makes me so mad. He said he's gonna touch me. Oh, oh, oh. Hi, Delaney. All right, posted all the links on Snap. Let's get Instagram going. These are the ones I fear. I think Instagram has the least intuitive story system ever. Even though I was just bitching about Snapchat. Instagram's worse. The rat was climbing. Phoebes, are you climbing? Let me just... You want to hang out? You want to hang out on stream? She's just a sweet girl. Why you got your butt turned towards me? Okay, she's crawling in the hood. Another one. What are you doing? Are you checking chat for me? Simon says next. Check Snap. All right, hold on. I'm scared. I was slightly disturbed, but I love you. All right, all right. Baby, what are you doing? You're gonna get banished to the side table of despair. All right. Switch back over. Oh man, exposing myself too. Uh, that's the full list. We're gonna do a horror game tier list. I'm gonna wait just a little bit till some more people get in. Oh my god, this one is 246. That can't be right. That looks like not enough to be 246. We're just gonna tier list some horror games. It's about it. Let me double check on stream health. Couple drop frames is not too bad. Bitrate dipped a bit, but we're all good. We're all good. These ads are gonna drive me crazy though. I wish I could also like. Never mind. I can't push this back. You want to come out and say hi to everybody? This rat, horrible. Not an angel at all. She's bit me like a gazillion times. If you haven't heard the horror story, and I streamed this maybe a month ago, I got Phoebe here and a completely different rat, and 3 days into having that rat, passed away just out of nowhere, just died. I was distraught. So I got another one from the same batch. Yeah, her. Oh, I just realized I switched. You guys can't even see her. She's back there. And I had her for 3 days, and then she gave birth to 9 babies. She ate one. I just had to give the other 8 away to the ARL like last week. And she's calmed down because rats get this thing called maternal aggression that when they have babies, their personalities like defend, like attack anything that comes near. But she's still rocking it. She's got the face of a demon. I mean, y'all can't even see. I would turn it, but the monitor's right there, which is why there's like this black stuff right there. Because I had this zoomed in a bit. Yeah, she'll let me pick her up, but she is pure evil. And if I pick her up, she'll start pissing and shitting. She's not used to me like Phoebe here is, but oh my gosh. A demon. And her eyes are like popping out of her skull. And she glares at me any chance she gets. There's no mutual love between us, but I'm a, you know, forgiving God, so I still take care of her. I still feed her, but it isn't a pleasant interaction. Unlike Phoebe here, who's a great pet. She's amazing. Oh my God, stream health is doing bad. It's more my internet more than anything else. Like, let's do this internet speed test. I mean, Google's is all right. Why is it saying I got a 0 megabit download? I know that's not true. Maybe Ooklas is gonna work. Is that my provider? Hopefully this isn't exposing any of my information. Well, that's just not true. That's insane. See, now it's going down. Maybe it's because I'm streaming. Let me turn that off. Why is stream health so bad? Does it look bad? About 810. Might start tier listing here soon. So I feel like that just looks better. You look gorge. Oh, thank you, thank you. I actually didn't research how to do a tier list. Should I have? What do most people talk about in a tier list? Let's watch it. Let's watch a YouTube tier list video. Um, Maybe just go to YouTube. Why do you just gotta, like, look at tier lists? Of course, Corey comes up first. My own live is coming up, too. Why does Jay Schlatt have the top 3 tier lists? What the... Okay, let's let Jay Schlatt's cookie tier
Today's
list.
the day I'm going to rank every single cookie known to man. And I guarantee it. This will upset you.
Gosh.
1 second. Inside this
Hold on,
box
Jay Schlatt.
is
Like,
every
I got
cookie I...
a naughty creature. What are you doing? She decided to look at this naughty creature. She decided to knock her bed off the side table and right onto the floor, where she then decided to go on a spree. Go back. Be good. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now let's get back to the tier list viewing.
I know. I got the tier list here. We're going to go through them, rank them from S to F, S being the best and F being the worst. And we're doing it live. We're doing it live right now on twitch.tv/JSchlatt. The first cookie of the night, Chips Ahoy, baby. I'm not going to lie to you.
His setup is actually so cool. He's got chat ranks too. That's kind of cool.
This is the most basic cookie imaginable. This is the ground floor cookies, okay? It's just what you get. And so I think it's fair if we put Chips Ahoy at a very, very decent C. Chips Ahoy Rainbow.
C is mid.
This is just Chips Ahoy with little M&Ms in it. But the f***ing problem is that they're not M&Ms. What is this? With candy pieces. It's a good cookie. I'm putting this at a decent B. It is better than regular Chips Ahoy.
This is like hyper edited.
Chunky Chips Ahoy. Can I be honest with you guys? I have just never liked chunky cookies. Maybe it's because I prefer a more reasonable ratio of the dough to the chip, but it's just too chocolatey. I'm putting chunky.
This is ridiculous.
At D. This is just a worse cookie than even the original.
This is blasphemous.
Chewy Chips Ahoy, baby. This is where I'm going to piss a lot of people off, but because YouTube has hidden the dislike button, I don't care. Let me just rip the Band-Aid off. Chewy cookies are for terrible people. This shit tastes like rubber.
This video
and it feels like rubber.
Pissing me off.
And you should feel bad for putting this in your fucking mouth. Chewy Chips Ahoy, my official rating.
Oh, he's gonna put an F.
F.
Oh,
I guess we'll get this one out of the
no.
way. Chips Ahoy Chewy with Reese's in it. You get 1 Reese's cup in there. Chewy with Reese's. F.
I don't have any personal
Now we
opinions
move
about
on
that.
to the better version of Chips Ahoy. I'm excited for this. Chips Deluxe, baby. It's just a better
Also,
version.
I love the implication that if you join the stream and I put it as an indie horror tier list, and you come in and I'm watching Jay Schlatt, sorry.
Chips Ahoy. It's crunchier. The chocolate tastes better than...
Listen, shut up, Jay. Listen. I ran into this live stream never really watching a tier list video before. I'm learning all sorts of things. One, that Jay Schlatt has a better setup than me. 2, my hair's fucked up. What the fuck is this? Oh, ew. What is that? Okay. You know what? I want to chop all this hair off so bad. Anyways. He's a little comedic, but he's a little brutally honest, okay?
Don't taste them.
Cookies are straightforward. Games are very complex.
Better. Everything about it's
I'm just
better.
getting
Look at this guy.
an
Look at this
instance,
little
an
elf
idea.
guy. The Keebler elf. He just looks so polite. I'm putting Chips Deluxe at B. Rainbow Chips Deluxe. And look what it is. Oh, is that M&Ms? Is that actual M&Ms in the fucking cookie? You pull these out. Oh my God. There's 3. Oh my fucking God. Here's what I used to do as a kid. I used to bite around it. Make a little perimeter.
That's what you're supposed
to do. And then that last bite is just the most delicious thing you will ever taste in your life. This is damn near the perfect cookie. I'm giving it an S. Famous.
Why is everyone spiraling?
All
over
right,
YouTube
we hit an ad.
blockers?
That's when we're
chill,
done.
Guys, just use Pi. It's a free
Get out of my
conversation and
face. All right, all right. Maybe we'll have to look the games up a little bit. All right. Sometimes a guy forgets. Um, we got the entire Five Nights at Freddy's series off rip. Did my voice just crack? All right, I'll kill myself after stream. Anyways, off rip, we got Five Nights at Freddy's 1. And Five Nights at Freddy's built an entire generation, entire childhood, introduced us to horror games. Although it wasn't what introduced me. 2014 was a crazy time for horror games. Let me put this a little bit lower. Yeah, 2014 was a crazy time for horror games. And Five Nights at Freddy's really started it all. However, it's not the best one. And I'm going to be very vocal about this for the first 3 Five Nights at Freddy's games. They're not my favorite thing in the entire world. They're really not. They're really hard to record. I've been in the process of editing a Five Nights at Freddy's 2 video for about 3 weeks now. Now, it doesn't mean I'm actively working on it, but I recorded it about 3 weeks ago. And it has been a nightmare to edit. It is, part of it's me. I think I've lost some of my charm, some of my humor over the past couple years, but I'll tell you what, there is nothing that makes me feel more humorless than recording a Five Nights at Freddy's video. You sit there and you wait for something to happen. You wait for the game, and so it's not fun until you get nights 5 and 6, which are actually hard. Maybe you slip up a couple times on night 4 and something gets you, or you miss the mechanics. I'm gonna put it at B tier. It's fun, it's nostalgic, but it's not anywhere close to the greats. Maybe I'll even drop it down to C tier. I'm gonna put the first 3 Five Nights at Freddy's in C tier. Now, the reason I'm doing that for 2 is it's the exact same thing. And maybe it's recency bias from playing it and having a horrible time recording it. Oh my gosh. 3, I'll give a pass. I haven't seen anything on 3 and I haven't played 3 yet. Or at least not for a long time. Yet for the channel. And I know it's like a huge lore drop. Really great stuff. Some of the best that the series have put out so far. It's just, and again, it's one of those games where you wait for something to happen. I can't do it. I need to have a little bit more action, a little bit more agency over myself when I'm playing a game. There's nothing that gets me into a recording mindset better than having agency over my character and being able to do something funny and just feel that. So, yeah, these are just, if you want a quick jump scare, these are great games. And for the legacy they left, great games. When you play the actual game, it's not as good as it used to be. I'm going to put Five Nights at Freddy's 4 above that. You finally get some agency over your character. You get to make opening door movements. You get to open closets, turn around. Your flashlight controls. You have the door controls. It has mini games. I know some of the other ones have mini games as well, but the mini games are more prevalent. They're every night. They have some focus. This one improved upon the formula that was set by the previous 3. It went above and beyond with the complaints in the community and kind of killed it. I will put Five Nights at Freddy's 4 in the B tier. Sister Location is also going in B tier. It improved upon, it doesn't, I guess it doesn't really matter which order. When it's in a tier, it's in a tier. The tier order does not matter, although I know it'll probably matter to some people. Sister Location improved upon everything. It is all story. The movement element. Oh my god, the girls are fighting. They're doing one of those rat fights. I don't know if you can see them. They're doing one of those rat fights where they just push each other. That's all you got to do. They're just being like nuisances to each other, but sorry for the distraction. They're just so loud I heard it through the headphones. Um, yeah, rats have real beef. Um, yeah, sister location, all story. It was pretty decent. I think it also was the introduction of a part of Five Nights at Freddy's I don't like, which is like a very fandom lore like here's all this side stuff. It tied together in the end, but I didn't like the direction it was going. It felt like off from the rest of the series. But in hindsight, it's really good. Um, I wish they had like an expand image thing. Is this the? I believe this is the one where you build the pizzeria. I'm gonna also put this in B tier. Um, and the reason I'm putting it in B tier above the first three Five Nights at Freddy's, even though it's the exact same mechanics, it's the exact same mechanics as the previous three. Every single time the night's not going on, you are playing a business management simulator that has consequences for the nighttime gameplay. This is very customizable. This is very fun. And it's very engaging from the standpoint of a person who wants to have their own agency in the games, which is really what I care about most in horror games, is having your own agency. Um, it's better for commentating, and that's all I really care about. Um, so yeah, that I'm gonna put it in B tier. Ultimate Custom Night is gonna go in C tier. It is chock full of content, chock full. It's really really well done, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing as these first three. Um, it's only really good for like. I feel like I'm not rating these fair, but I'm coming from the standpoint of person who wants to record these games, and the point of this stream is like finding games to future record or stream, and it's one of those games like it's great for reactions when you finish a night or win a night or something crazy happens. Otherwise, this game's boring, just like these ones. Um, can I add a new tier? Add a row below. I'm just gonna give this like a, oh. We're gonna give this tier like a white coloring. And this one is just gonna be like, didn't play / don't know. There's gonna be a couple games up here that are I've never played, and I've never watched someone play. So give me just a second, and I'll be right back. I had to get a Band-Aid for my thumb. I sliced into it at work. So the flap of my skin has been flapping and it's driving me nuts. All right. Next is Help Wanted. This is going to be in Didn't Play, Don't Know. It's a VR game. I don't have VR, so I've never played it. I know it's supposed to be a VR version of like the first 2 or 3 games. Maybe it's the first 4. I don't remember. But I've never played it. Never seen someone play it. I know it starts off the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, which is a tier for Five Nights at Security Breach. It's a disappointment. I got it. Watched people play it. Didn't see a problem with it. But for the humor of the tier list, I'm putting it in Security Breach. Next one, I believe this is Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know much about the state of Doki Doki Literature Club now, and I don't know any of the lore. By the way, I don't know the lore of any of these games, and I know they're indie horror games, so some of the creators could be controversial. I don't know anything about anything, all right? Listen to me when I say this. If I put a game in a decent spot and the creator's done some weird stuff, I don't know about it, okay? That being said, Doki Doki Literature Club, also going to B tier. I played the demo of it when it came out forever ago. I don't know anything about the game now, so if it evolved, if it got better, got worse, I have no idea, but that's what I'm ranking it off of. Mr. Hop's Playhouse. Don't know, didn't play, but I'm willing to watch a trailer about it. Maybe I just need to pull a YouTube.com thing over here. Oh my god, there's 3 games in this trilogy. Came out 5 years ago. It doesn't have a trailer, but the second one has a trailer. Since it's not up here, we'll just treat it the same thing.
Wake up.
Oh, it's like a side scroller? Listen, playstyle doesn't inhibit the game.
Play with us, sister.
It's actually really well done pixel art, so... There's a nun? Huh. April of 2021. Can't believe that was 4 years ago. Alright, it's interesting. Maybe I'll check it out. What is this one? I wish. Can I not just, I don't know what this is. But, Poppy Playtime. Solid A tier. It's as close to S tier as you can get so far. It It's great. I love the first chapter. It was short, it was sweet, did exactly what it needed to, and got out. It was amazing. I loved it. It also is what started boosting the channel a little bit more. So shout out to Poppy Playtime. Baldi's Basics. We're gonna go B tier. It's one that I've watched, never played. But it's basically Slenderman the 8 pages with more characters, more enemies, or at least more hazards. And Baldi works just like Slenderman. Like, the more notebooks you finish, he starts coming after you and becomes more and more aggressive. And everything else is an obstacle. So it's probably like more difficult than Slenderman, with a like nicer, more fun, friendly style, which always adds. But yeah, solid B tier. I have no idea what this is, and I probably should. I also have no idea what this is, but it looks really familiar. I wish all of these had a title. What were these called? Tattletales? It's so hard. I'm gonna put Tattletale in D tier. It's just not iconic enough for being a Furby knockoff. We got Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, also A tier. Took everything from the original, made it better. The only thing that wasn't better was the performance. It performed really, really bad. And it made me so mad because my computer literally crashed probably a gazillion times recording that chapter for no reason. Yeah, it's fine. It's just not as good as chapter 1, but definitely improved gameplay wise. Bendy and the Ink Machine, B tier. I've never personally played Bendy, but it's really well done. Very specific art style for it, and it's almost more of like a. It's not a period piece, but it's almost more of like a artistically old styled game, and like a respect for a certain era. It's very fun. I was watching it. Simulacra 2, never saw it, never played it. Saw the first one though. Phasmophobia. It's so fun. It's so fun. I'm gonna have to give it to an S tier. There's not a lot of indie horror developers that can keep a game going for this long and have it be as fun as it is. It is that fun, and if you haven't played it, do it. It's worth the money. It's like $20 on console, like $13 on PC. It's amazing. And if you have the PC version of it, if you ever get VR, you can do the VR version. It's amazing. All right. Enough of me drinking on stream. I believe this is Simulacra 1. It's fun. I feel like I need to adjust some things down. Like, I feel like these, but Five Nights at Freddy's doesn't belong in D tier. I don't know. Let's keep going. Simulacra 1. Yes, it is. It is your boy. Simulacra 1 was a pretty good game. It's very straightforward. It's very restrictive, like a very linear experience, like these Five Nights at Freddy's games. But instead of it being like waiting for reactions, you can just react to the whole thing, since it is just like a streamline and it's not randomly timed events. But it's fun. What's up? Next is Iron Lung. This is going to be a controversial one. Didn't play, don't know. All I know is that Markiplier is making a movie of the game, which makes me want to play it even more. But I haven't done so yet. I don't know anything about it. I cannot correctly rate it. This one I also don't know, and I can't say anything about this one. It Steals. Sounds familiar. I am going to see if they have a trailer up on YouTube that we can watch, because it sounds so familiar. Alright, let's pull this over. Oh, just up top. There we go.
I wasn't born.
Alright. It's also pixelated style. Oh, this style of game gets me. I can't do the pixelated, but also like half realistic. It's the lighting that does it too. Oh, pictures for light, that's criminal. That is absolutely criminal. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell what's going on. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, so I definitely did not know this one. So we're going to put it in, didn't play, don't know. What does this one say? This one's just also going to be didn't play, don't know. I mean, like, the only, like, anime-style horror game that I've played is probably Doki Doki Literature Club. More Bendy. Also going B tier. Bendy's great. Cry of Fear is a classic. It has been years since I played it, but it is a classic. I mean, absolutely deserves the A spot up there with Poppy Playtime. This one might be a little controversial. I've seen gameplay on it. I'm going to go B tier with Project Playtime. It's Dead by Daylight with Poppy Playtime characters. That's about it. You could say it's different, but doing all the swinging and tasks is just generators and vaulting in different fonts. Like, maybe it scratches the itch of your brain a little bit better, but it's the same thing. I'm seeing 2 here, so I don't know if there's multiple Happy Humbles. I'm guessing this is the first one. It's going to go in B tier. It's not very iconic, but it is fun, and it does have some agency for yourself. If this is the second one, didn't play, don't know. Garden of Bon Bon. I know nothing about this, and I really want to watch a trailer because we have toys of this in store. Like, people love this. I don't know what this is. And that is, like, maybe me becoming an unk, but... And there's also, like, 8 of them.
Do you need a free, easy way to capture your gameplay? Introducing Outplayed. Record anything on your PC. Highlight reels, let's play sessions, mod showcases, game reviews.
This looks like Poppy Playtime. If this is actual gameplay, though, the lighting and, like, it looks well done. Is that a flamingo? What? I want to know what the horror element is, though. Okay, so you're getting chased by a peacock? This only came out 2 years ago. Alright. I mean... Oh my gosh. What? Garden of Bon Bon 3 trailer got 13 million views? What am I missing? What am I missing? Didn't play, don't know. Maybe it's great. I'm gonna go ahead and clear it. All of the Garden of Bonbons. Is there more? There's more. Are all 8 in here? God, there's more Garden of Bonbon. Do I have to play all 8? Is there a Garden of Bonbon storyline here that I'm missing that's like elite? Okay. Get that right there. Any more Garden of Bonbon? I don't think so. Among the Sleep. We're gonna have to watch another trailer. I swear I know this one. Oh, I'm not even gonna pull this one up. I know exactly what this is. This is the one where the kid's teddy bear talks to him. This one's also I would say this one's C tier. It's really good. It's not bad. It's aged though, for sure. Hide Time. Don't know it. Slender the 8 Pages. Is gonna be right up here. It's equal B tier with Baldi's Basics. This is like, honestly, Slender the 8 Pages is kind of like the grandfather of indie horror games. Whether you like it or not, it really is. It's one of the first ones where people watched it and like were terrified. And Slender had a chokehold on the internet in 2012. Just a chokehold. Yeah, and it started a formula for a genre, and you know, honestly, if you want to hand it to him, he's kind of the first like mascot horror. Like a titular character is the identity of a series. It's Slender Man the 8 Pages, although graphically doesn't hold up, is still the GOAT. And still manages to scare me. Not that I've played it in a while, but you know, I've never played it once, even after the first time, where it didn't make me feel unsettled. Forest, S tier game. An amazing indie game. Has some of the coolest building mechanics in survival horror, or in survival just in general. Yeah, it's great. I love The Forest. The cannibals are great. Has a very underrated, subtle story. It's amazing. Oh, we're pulling out a big dog here. The first Outlast. S tier. There's no way that you enjoy indie horror and you don't put Outlast as like number 1 or in S tier at all. It's going good. How you doing? We're just doing a dino tier list. I mean, unironically, it's super funny, and I definitely would. But right now, we're doing an indie horror tier list, and we just put Outlast on the board. We're about a good third of the way through, but we did get a lot of heavy hitters out of the way already. KJ's here. KJ, welcome to the stream. I put it off as long as possible, but we had to start the tier list. Yeah, we just threw Outlast S tier. The story's amazing. The graphics are amazing. The horror is wonderful. And it's probably the most successful indie horror game. Like, other than Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, Five Nights at Freddy's is killed it popularity-wise. But Outlast made a mark. And it generated a sequel. They have an online multiplayer game now. They had a comic book series with, I want to say it was Image Comics that... Who published the Outlast comic series? Doesn't say. I want to say it's a big publisher too. Yeah, it doesn't say, but just an incredible series. And it's still an ongoing story. The new game, The Outlast Trials, is actually a prequel. So we don't know what happens next. But I have yet to play the Whistleblower DLC or Outlast 2 on this channel. That is going to be a big thing coming forward. Mortuary Assistant, solid A tier. Short experience, but has multiple endings. Not crazy story-wise, but mechanically and horror-wise. This game's crazy. When I first watched people play this game, you watch other people play horror games and it kind of takes you out of the experience and you like enjoy it from a third point of view. This game still made me want to pee my pants. This game is terrifying. You finished that edit you're working on? That's cool. I would love to see it. Yeah, the game is super disturbing. It's really short, so it doesn't have the longevity of some of these other games up in S tier. But oh my gosh, if this game was a longer storyline with the same level of horror, right to S tier. Spectator, didn't know, didn't play, don't know. Why do I mix up my words? Phasmophobia beta was even scarier than it is today. I wouldn't know. I didn't play the beta. I watched maybe like one video of it a long time ago. But I enjoy it. And they keep updating it. I think there's always hope for it. I would also love to play the VR version. But I think just for what it is, it's one of the best on here. The replayability, the horror, it's great. Listen, this one was popular a long time ago. Maybe my take on this one's gonna be a little bit more controversial. Hello Neighbor. I'll put this in E tier. I'm not a fan of Hello Neighbor at all. It's wacky for the sake of wacky. The horror is not that scary. It tried to have a story, and it's honestly such an out there game, and like not a good way. To me personally, this is all my personal opinion. That's not just it's not enjoyable. I don't care what the story is. Like, I would maybe play it for the puzzles, but you're not gonna catch me having a good time with the game. Watson Scott test. I'm gonna put maybe around C tier. Nah, I'm gonna put it in D tier. It's very short, but the horror is effective. Hold on, let me catch some of your guys' comments here. Yeah. The old asylum was crazy. I know now they have Sunny Meadows and Sunny Meadows restricted. I don't know what the bugs were, but that map works so much better. They just redid one of the farmhouses, and it looks amazing. I can't wait to get back on. Typically on Saturday nights when I'm not doing D&D, my brother and I we've been trying to do a spooky stream, although I've copped out the past couple Saturdays. Yeah, we try to do that. KJ, which one were you referring to about the story comment? I'm sorry, I was just blazing through, not looking at comments. Was it for Hello Neighbor or Homo Cipher? Yes, I feel like we've talked about this one on stream, and I haven't done it yet. Let me write it down on my big pad of paper. The comment was Hello Neighbor. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, and I know it's some people's like personal style and they love it. I love how Streamlabs saw the hello in your comment, and I was just like ran with it. We talking Discord, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know if it was on stream or on Discord, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into it. Yeah, Hello Neighbor sits in E tier. Not my thing. Don't enjoy it. Little Nightmares. It's so hard. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Little Nightmares, on paper, is a good game, and a lot of people really enjoy it. It's not my personal style of game that I enjoy, but I respect it a lot. Yeah, let me pull it up here. Oh, how do you spell it? Maybe. No results. Am I spelling it wrong? You had a game where the ghosts hunted before you entered the house. The ghost could walk outside. That is insane. I would not be able to play any of the asylum maps, the school, or the prison if the ghost could walk outside. Detention. Didn't play, don't know. I actually have no idea what this is either. If somebody knows what this is, let me know. Mr. Hops sits in the same place. If there's multiple Mr. Hops in here, we'll move him. Oh, you know, that's probably why. There we go. All right, we're gonna wish list this. Oh no, is this one of those like horror books? Like the horror interactive books? Oh my god, I would die. I remember PewDiePie used to play these. And I couldn't do it. Japanese horror games, baby. The Japanese just do horror right. Same with the Koreans. Oh my gosh, if you've never watched a Korean horror movie or played a Korean or Japanese horror game, you are missing out. They understand horror at a different level than we do, and it's terrifying. Like, oh my gosh, I don't even get me started. It's a subgenre that I love. Not sure. It looked like NFAC. Five Nights at Candy's. I'm surprised it's not on here, unless that's it. It's more cute, scary. Ah, man. I was really hoping for scary, but who knows? I'm not. Is it unless it's called Joyville? But I don't know what this is. Don't know. Didn't play. Dark Deception. This is gonna be another controversial one. Dark Deception, at a fundamental level, is a good game. It's also just not my style. Not my taste. The Red Umbrella guy. I mean, we'll take a look at it. Did you see the upcoming horror games that are crazy? Upcoming on the tier list or coming out soon? Because I would love to know of some horror games coming out soon. Like Ill, for example. I don't know if they're legit though. Yeah. Does that have a publisher? I feel like if I just searched Ill, unless it's on Steam. Gosh. I got so much dead skin on my fingers because I've just cut them all the hell at work. Ill. Oh, this looks insane. This looks like kind of like the Callisto Protocol trailers when they came out. Oh. Oh, I know that has sound effects, and I need to turn this volume on. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, that's great. Oh, this is so Resident Evil coded. It looks like Callisto Protocol, Dead Space plus Resident Evil. And if this is gameplay, oh, it's so good. What? Okay, I have one issue with it. And it's this right here. I'm going to add it to my wish list. But to be announced does disappoint me a good deal. Let's watch another trailer. Oh my gosh, if this comes out, I'm playing it.
You there, Mike? I made my way in. Found some sort of administrative room. It's a total mess here.
Shit. They were really rushing out of there, weren't they? All right. Head to the dome. It might be your only way down.
Okay. That's not enough to gleam a story, but it looks like he's looking for people. Yeah, of course it's being made on Unreal Engine. Yeah, let's watch this Homicipher trailer too. Yeah, it looks really good. Lucas, we're definitely playing that. This art is super creepy. Oh, what is with typing in the words? Is that assigning these symbols meaning, or is this truly in a different language and I'm interpreting things terribly? You have to decipher codes and understand the creatures. Got it. So does deciphering the codes eventually, like, switch things into, English? This is like... Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't want that to happen. Okay. No, I'm interested. Yes, once you get all the codes, you understand things as they go on, understand what went wrong. Interesting. What is the dinosaur game coming out? I'm interested. I'm locked into this trailer watching now. We're on a roll here. Also, if the stream's cutting out, I apologize. Our stream quality is like dipping up and down, so I apologize. Lucas, while you're getting me that name, we're gonna rate another thing. Night Blights, D tier. It is definitely me. The stream quality's roller coastering here. I'm not sure why. Mr. Crawling. Yeah. We're definitely gonna play that game. Instinction. Alright. Night Blights here. It's the same with these. Mascot it's not mascot horror, but it's like it's a good indie game experience. It's just not standout at all. Alright, let's look up this Instinction. Instinction. Why? If I could spell correctly, I could literally copy and paste. Oh, man. It's basically a mix between Tomb Raider and Ark. Okay, okay. It's full screen. Oh, this is 7 minutes. Maybe we won't watch this whole thing, but... This has to only be trailer graphics because there's no way this is in-game. But I like the look, I like the vibe. Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. Even if the trailer looks like that, that's crazy. If you've ever watched Jurassic Park, or like read the Jurassic Park book, it's still rap, so don't give me shit. I've read the book before, but I want an excuse to shout out my girlfriend. You know what this is? Jurassic Park and the Lost World in a combo book, a Barnes & Noble Deluxe combo. If you've never read the opening to the first Jurassic Park, the initial book, you'll never realize how terrifying these little guys are. Bring your girlfriend on stream. She's at work right now. She's a little stream shy, but she pops in the chat from time to time. I bet she's watching me at work right now. I'll let her know, though. Whoa. Okay, I'm seeing the arc elements here with the bracelet and everything. Is this supposed to be in-game graphics? Is this a 7-minute... gameplay capture during playtesting, game and development. This is in-game? Lucas, what are you showing me, dude? Oh my god. I take it back. We're watching all 7 minutes. Let me erase this. What the heck? I have an RTX 4090 and it's still screaming looking at this. Wow. You know, it has the most realistic animal design out there. Oh, I'm so excited. You know, ooh, that could be so much smoother. But I was just about to say this. It's giving me Dying Light vibes. If it's like Dying Light with dinosaurs. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. This is right up my alley. I want to know more about this one. I'm definitely going to read its page. Because I want to see what direction they're going to take this. If it's, like, just running around, or if you, like, actually, casual, cave divers. Yeah. I want to see if it's, like, very linear, and so it's, like, just, like, a straightforward experience, or if they're, like, building this for replayability, and it's, like, a Ark, Dying Light, Dinosaur Horde. Like, this is great. I think the thing that made me, reminded me of Dying Light the most was the fact that, it has the circle cues on items that you can pick up. My gosh, I need to train that Streamlabs bot, because every single time hi, hey, or hello is used, I think it responds. Unidentified bones. Okay. Whoa. Do they... Hold on. Go back. You think the vids are lagging the stream? More likely, that's probably true. There is. Oh my gosh. There's a bestiary? I hope I said that right. Yeah, look at this. It categorizes dinosaurs. And gives you can collect bone pieces. Oh my god. The little boy in the... Oh. Bad usage. Oh! What is that? Let me see his side profile. Is that a Coelophysis? Oh my gosh. The young person in me that loved dinosaurs. KJ, you gotta get it under control, dude. You gotta... I can't help you with that. That's a... I want to see what this world looks like outside the cave. Please. I don't care if it's even a little tease. I want to see it. Also, the animation is wickedly good. Like, it... Oh my gosh, it is totally lagging out the stream. Hopefully I'm still understandable. Oh my gosh. You can notice the frames in the water. But God, has the animation been so good. Oh, gameplay reveal part 1? Excited to watch part 2. Wow. Now, by the shaping of the environment, I'm guessing this is a little bit more linear. So it looks like it's not like a parkour free-for-all kind of thing, but... Get access to full game. They're expecting it to be out Q4. It's co-op though. Interesting. Okay. Alpha access Q3. I wonder if anybody's played this. Full game Q4 2025 with no actual release date. Co-op? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. What? Let me read more of this. So it says Alpha Access Q3 2024. Did people actually play this? Let me pull up my... So this gameplay reveal came out a year ago. I'm not seeing any channels play it. I'm seeing some reaction videos to the trailer. So I wonder if they pushed it back and that they actually missed this Q3 2024 player release. But may have both story and co-op. Interesting. I wonder if they're still working on it. But they threw out this... by the way, Carnotaurus is probably one of my favorite dinosaurs of all time. It's definitely in the top 5. And I'll tell you the reason. It's because of that damn Disney Dinosaurs movie. And those 2 Carnotauruses in that movie were beasts. I mean, they weren't realistic at all, because they're the size of T-Rexes, but... Oh, this is my stuff right here. Wow. See, this is what I'm talking about. The animation was so smooth. They know exactly what they're doing. That's so crazy good. I can't... It is very me-coded. It is so me-coded. Yeah. Whoa! I love how we're doing an indie horror game tier list. I'm freaking out about dinosaurs on stream. Oh, man. That running animation is so crazy. Especially since this seems to be like an indie studio doing this. This is so smooth and realistic for what we know, but that's crazy. Now, this is very nice looking. It's very realistic, very detailed, so very rough on, for performance. Let's say this does get made. This game does get made, does come out, and it looks this good. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'd ever be able to stop playing. That's cool. That's menacing. First 1,000 supporters will receive a limited edition t-shirt and stickers. I want a t-shirt. Okay. Said, look at the Velociraptor and the Smilodon. Definitely look at the Smilodon. Want to hear their T-Rex sounds. So I guess a couple years ago they decided all their models were outdated. I'm wondering if the feather one is the Velociraptor. The stream is kaput. There's no way. Hold up, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me double check here. I know I am putting the stream through quite a bit, but I hope I'm not like... No. Okay. This isn't playing volume. Oh my gosh, the stream is kaput. Oh my gosh. Is it the YouTube side of things? Okay, it's getting better, it's getting better. Gosh, I don't want to watch this video in lower quality, though. Okay. This will be the last couple trailers we'll watch for a bit. I apologize if it kind of goes kaput again. We'll get through this. Oh my gosh, do they realistically simulate this? Like bear skin and then like feathers over it. Ooh. They have different ones too. I will be incredibly curious how they balance graphics and performance. That seems to be the biggest thing with indie companies and when they come out with games, but I am very curious. Yeah. Great looking model. Great animations. Their T-Rex is insane. I just want to roar. I want one good roar. It's great, but it's just a bunch of gurgling and breathing. Here's Velociraptor 1. This is the last trailer we'll watch for a hot second. Oh my god. You only see it for a split second up close, but the quality on that is so insanely good. They do feathers just as well as they do fur. We got some still images here. That's great. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm a real sucker for anything dinosaur. Hold on. I just realized I just got rid of my entire extra YouTube. Yeah, cool. Oh my gosh, how do we even go back to the tier list from that? That's a gorgeous looking game. Amanda the Adventurer. This one's funky. It's good. The story's a little wonky. Oh my god. We just dropped 5,000 frames. Gosh. I don't know why. It's the beginning of the month. I don't know why the stream is just going wild. KJ, I hope the stream isn't as kaput for you as it is me. I mean, it's not kaput for me. I hope the stream isn't kaput for you. I hope you're still here. But, yeah, Man of the Adventurer. It's a kind of a puzzle one. It's another one where you sit back, but the story's very gripping. The story's the forefront instead of the gameplay being forefront. So it gets an excuse, but like it's well put together. It's fun. I'm not sure what this one is. I'm not sure what this one is either. Didn't play, don't know. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna put this one in B tier. It's very fun. It's actually still scary. The atmosphere of the story is really good. You'll have a lot of free will, a lot of agency in the game, while also still being interesting. Definitely one I want to play, but it's hard to justify playing a game that's like, oh my gosh, what is it? Also like 13, 14 years old now? It's crazy. Doors? Don't know, didn't play. Secret Neighbor? Don't know, didn't play. But if it's like the other Hello Neighbor, it'd be straight F tier. Just saw an image of this one. I don't know what it is. I don't know what this one is either. Friendly Neighborhood. I'm going to put it in D tier. Dude, even Chrome is lagging. This is why people switch to Opera GX. I'm just a Google slave. Everything's through Google. So I'm kind of stuck. But yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's Ruin. Security Breach is the worst Five Nights at Freddy's game, but the DLC is leagues above the actual game. It's leagues above. It's not as good as any of these, but I don't know if it's Studio Wolf's fault. I don't know who the blame falls on. It's not the worst game. Don't know this one. Don't know this one. Bloodwash. Pretty sure this is a puppet combo. S tier. I don't want to hear anything about being hypocritical or anything. Puppet combo goes in S tier. No ifs, ands, or buts. I don't know this one. Murder House, S tier. Don't fight me on it. Rewind or Die, S tier. Do not fight me on it. Oh my gosh. I see the stream's health. It is not good. Oh my gosh. KJ was right. The stream's kaput. The bitrate won't stay. It literally will go from like 1,000, jump back up to 6,000, equal out around 4,500, dip down, and then jump right back up. I don't know what's going on. It's not me. I didn't do it. Okay. What was the last one I just rated? I lost my spot. How can we help stream health? What can I even do? I'm kind of stuck here. All right, let's keep going. Quality's basics. Is that plus? Never seen anything about it. Don't know anything about it. Choo Choo Charles. This is another D tier. It is a very singular play this once experience. It's good and fun for what it is. That's about it. Oh no. Even Delaney's typing. She's about to tell me my stream's kaput and that I suck. I'm kidding. That is not what she said. That is not what she said, but she said, "Good job, babe. Keep going." Yeah, Choo Choo Charles is fun. Very linear, but fun stuff. Subway Midnight. Didn't play, don't know. Let's go with this one as a Parasocial. That one sounds familiar. That one sounds so familiar. But I don't know anything about it. I want to say this is maybe like a One Night at Flumpty's, but way later on. What does this one say? Welcome to the game? Oh, this one's terrifying. It's terrifying for your first playthrough when you don't know what's going to happen. Kind of like the Five Nights at Freddy's games. But, like, the jump scares are way more brutal. Definitely good. Don't know this one. I want to say this is a puppet combo. But I don't remember which one this is. I know Markiplier, like, made this one really popular. Oh my gosh. A bunch of these are about to go in. Sonic EXE. Let's say it goes in C. Really iconic at the time it came out. Unlike some of these in D where they came out and then they passed by. It still has a cult fan base despite getting no attention on the internet anymore. It is insane how like culty that fan base is. And there are some people who still make content around it to this day. And not like people who would still make content around these. I mean, like, these people make content around it. I don't know what this one is either. I don't... Oh my god, I'm about to... Fears to Fathom. Fears to Fathom is also S tier. Every Fears to Fathom game. They're up there with Puppet Combo for, like, the best. Don't know what this is. I've heard of Faith, and I know it's supposed to be really good. Haven't watched anybody play it. Never played it myself, but definitely something I'm interested in. I just heard it's a long experience. I'm back. KJ, welcome back. We got through a lot of games while you were gone. Once again. I don't know what's going on with stream health. It is like, it'll jump from like 1,000 to 6,000, then neutral back out at 4,000, and then dip again. Like it's going crazy. Your internet sucks? My internet definitely sucks too, but I don't know why my internet's sucking because it's the beginning of the month. But both of our internet sucking sucks. Okay. You know what? God. I'm going to be the best dad ever, but being young and funny, it's just not in me. I don't have it. Stuck with dad jokes. Why not Flumpties 2? Equal to Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a lot funnier and stylistic than Five Nights at Freddy's, but yeah, it's the exact same thing. It's the exact same formulas. I don't know if this one is in it, but no. I don't know what this one is. Boris, I know, is a spin-off of Bendy and the Ink Machine. Never played it, never watched anybody play it. This one, Slender the Arrival, A tier. These guys came out with this game that was a full story for Slender Man the 8 Pages. It was great. Loved playing it. Loved watching people play it. Plan on playing it for the channel. But then they came back, maybe, I think it was last year, and dropped an Unreal Engine 5 remake of the game they already did for free. If you own the game, you just own the new version. And they added way more content, changed the story. It's amazing. I'm going to play it for the channel for sure. Slender the Arrival, both remake and the original, A tier. Don't know this. Don't know this. Amnesia the Bunker, I played a little bit. Delaney owned it for some godforsaken reason when we started dating, and she really wanted me to play a horror game in front of her. No camera, like just play this game. And it was interesting, but yeah, I don't know. Don't Scream. I was gonna go in E tier, and it doesn't mean Don't Scream is bad, but it is a short experience. I've played it on live stream on one of my horror nights. It might have been before. But I can't rate Homicipher because I've never played it. I don't know yet. It would end up in didn't play, don't know. The goal is to go through this tier list and you played it accounts. Yeah. KJ, while you give it a rating and put in the comments. Can I put one in? Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. We'll do it in our brains. S tier. Okay. Homicipher is up here in S tier. But we'll keep it in mind. Yeah, Don't Scream is very graphically gorgeous because it's an Unreal Engine game. It's very short and has very limited scares. And I don't think I played it right when I played it. But Playtown, no idea. Dead Signal, nope. 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 Lethal Company, barely a horror game, but it's a solid A tier experience. It's super fun. I've also played this on stream for a horror night with some other people that were interesting, but it was fun. Don't know this one. Oh my gosh. I know as soon as it lags out on here, the stream health is not doing well. Duck Season. I've never played this because I don't have VR. But if you've never watched Corey Kenshin's run of Duck Season, you were missing out. It's one of the best YouTube horror game series ever, and it's underrated. Not like you could bring up Duck Season, and some people wouldn't even know what you're talking about. But Corey did the best series on Duck Season. Like, it can't be topped. Have you played any Chillis art games? No, I've heard of them. I really want to. They'll end up on this channel. I want to get cooking on recordings, but I just haven't done it yet. Abandoned Souls, don't know, didn't play. FNAF VR 2. Where did I put VR 1? Where'd my crackhead self put VR 1? Am I losing brain cells? Oh, I put it here. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know. I've never played this one too. It's also VR. Northbury Grove, S tier. I may be biased, but these games are actually fire. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Mad Father. KJ, this looks up your alley. Never played it. Scorn, never played it. Paratopic, no. 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 Buckshot Roulette. Is gonna go in D tier. Which one's up your alley? I thought Mad Father. It kind of looks like another one of those like book horror experiences, the interactive horror experiences. Buckshot Roulette is not going in D tier because it's a bad game. It's going in D tier because it's very short. That's it. Otherwise, it's very fun. It's gotta say, KJ, I can't help you with these things. Gosh. Okay. It's also going up here in A tier. Chapter 3 was the most enjoyable chapter to stream. I'm kidding. Yeah. No, I got it. I'm noticing a pattern here. I'm just messing with you though. It is fun. It's funny. I'll give you that. It is funny. FNAF AR, never played it. Buried, nope. Pattern. That's crazy. Stay out of the house. Another puppet combo. Goated. A tier or S tier. Listen, I wouldn't. All I'll say is some people are really into the whole like crazy psychopath thing. And me, as a man looking from the outside in, I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe in consuming like not real life content, but like then you watch some TikToks of people like fawning over serial killers or like like after the fact of like who was the he's tough. He kills people, but he's really sweet. KJ, maybe a general. What the serial killer stuff? I'm not trying to out you on stream. I get what you're saying. It's very funny though. Fears to Fathom also goes in S tier. The Fears to Fathom series is equal with Puppet Combo. I am a sucker for these PS2 styled retro games. They're amazing. Emily Wants to Play. This was also like a YouTube original. It hasn't aged well graphically, but gosh, was it good. Granny, if you didn't have a PC or a console to play games on, and you were on your phone wanting to play horror games, this was the game. This is gonna go in B tier. Granny's goated. Granny 2 and 3, I don't know anything about. What is this Poppy Playtime? Yeah, KJ. It's just giving you some crap. I don't feel like you have to defend yourself. Like honestly, like everyone should know what you meant. What is this Poppy Playtime? I don't think I've ever seen it before. Don't know, didn't play. Hello Neighbor 2. You're quirky. Gosh. Straight. You don't know what that game is? I have no idea. I'm so glad you sent that chat because straight. Dude, straight to jail with you. Don't know anything about this one. Content warning, I've seen some clips. It's just Lethal Company, but not as good. C tier. Aoni. Listen, I've never played it, but old Corey Kenshin. Not that kind, the autism ADHD kind. Yeah. Not that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm giving you a little bit too much crap tonight, KJ. I'm so sorry. Aoni, classic series. It's amazing. Dead of Night. Nope. 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 Oh my gosh. Casey Animatronics. Free roam Five Nights at Freddy's. But still Five Nights at Freddy's. I know that's like... Yeah. Nobody should be hitting anybody with the R slur like that. That's crazy. Free roam FNAF is terrifying. Case Animatronics is good. I think the thing that's bringing it down from just BT... let me think on this one, because you got a point. I'm not going to nudge on the other ones, but Case does have a storyline. I don't want to say the storyline actually holds it back, but the quality of the game is actually pretty good. I'm going to bump it up to B tier. I see it like Benny and the Ink Machine. It's just not as stylized, but mechanically it works. I'll accept that. Yeah, the AI in those games is pretty good. See, I've heard of Limbo. I've never played it. It's just a hot focus game. Yeah. That's for sure. Gosh, a bunch. I have not played a bunch of games. Oh, did I put one away? Exile. I don't know anything about it. Toilet Chronicles? What is this tier list? I have genuinely not played so many of these. I could probably like get way more into indie horror than I actually am. This tier list is showing me that I'm a casual. Unless it's a bad tier list, but I don't think so. Buckshot Roulette. I'll put Buckshot Roulette in D tier. What are some of these? Inside is just like Limbo. I know the game. I know it. Just never played it. Outlast Trials. I've seen some goofy clips, but as far as like story-wise, full video, or playing it myself, haven't done it yet. Outlast 2, also up there with the GOAT. One of the scariest games of all time. Wildly successful. Overlooked compared to everything else. This is going to be interesting. I've only played the intro to this game, but I'm going to give it the best rating of the entire Five Nights at Freddy's series. It's new. It's fresh. I love it. I wish I finished a video on it. I just could never get in the editing headspace again. And it's actually the video that got me to stop editing for an entire year, making videos for an entire year, until I started streaming Poppy Playtime. I need to go back to it. I miss it. I'm going to save the best for last. Leon's great. If they don't make Leon the next protagonist of, or if they don't make Leon the protagonist of the next game coming out, I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah, I just gotta make more videos. This is definitely showing me that there's a bunch of indie horror games that I've not played or not experienced, because the list of never played or don't know anything about it is bigger than my actually like rated list. There's an animated movie, which is good. If there's a show that's animated, I'll watch it. But they have yet to do a live action Resident Evil that is any good. Mouthwashing, S tier. If you know anything about mouthwashing, which I only know the story of mouthwashing, I've never watched someone play it. I've never played it myself. And I know it's still one of the best games on this list. And it's something I've been dying to play. Can I play the demo? Yeah, I could even play the demo on stream. No, the demo's separate. Sure, that's like nothing. We'll even download that while on stream. Yeah, it's great. I think that finishes off the list. Some of these are like known games that I'll play eventually. Garden of Bonbon is something that's interesting to me. Yeah, we will definitely see more of that. Yeah, I know. I've heard of some of these. Some of these look familiar, but without knowing the title or like anything about them, I can't look them up. Yeah, I think you were here before I tier listed some of these early ones. The FNAF VRs are here because I just don't have VR and I've never watched someone play them. And I don't know what a lot of these are up front. Iron Lung, I know Markiplier is going to make a movie. That's all I know about it. Garden of Bonbon. Looked like Poppy Playtime. That's all I know. Yeah, that's and so a lot of these are like super playable on this for the channel. It's just I don't know anything about them. I have this ultimate horror game tier list. We're gonna skip around this one and only rate the things that I've personally played myself or know anything about. That's it. Silent Hills, I know about. Never played any of them. Don't want to rate them. But I want to play the Silent Hill 2 remake. A lot of people don't know that Silent Hill 2 is actually where they introduced Pyramid Head. So that being said, Layers of Fear, good. Feel like it's a good standard. Or I feel like it's the expected. Does it have the remakes on here as well? Okay, cool. The original Resident Evil. It's alright. Original Resident Evil 2. The expected. I feel like it's a good standard. 3. Under. 4. God tier. Okay. Resident Evil 5. I feel like is the mark. Resident Evil 6 is up there. It's a little bit worse in quality, but it's up there. Let's see. Resident Evil 7, also up there in God tier. Village is up there in God tier. Resident Evil 2, the echelon. That like one of the best horror games ever, and like the best game remake out there. Like this is the line. Like if your game remake is not as good as this, doesn't look or feel as good as that, you fail. Oh, let me rate this as well. This is also up there. I feel like this is the standard. 3, also the standard. It's just like Resident Evil 2. It's just so short. I wish it was longer. I would have spent so much time in that game if it was just longer. Resident Evil 4 remake. What Leon is your favorite? I'll tell you, it's tied between Remake 2 and Remake 4. The high-collared, short-sleeve shirt is so iconic, but Leon's quippy personality in 2 is unmatched. I mean, if his quippy personality 2, like his freshness, was mixed with his outfit from 4, oh my gosh, best Leon. But I hope we can agree RE6 doesn't have a remake yet. Maybe it'll show up. RE6 just exists. He is so seasoned and like disgruntled. I think the personality is appealing in a different way from Resident Evil 2 Leon, and it's still Leon at the end of the day. But I think, yeah, well, 6 and 5 came out like the order it went is obviously like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it went 7, or it went 6, 1 remake with like iffy graphics. But then they, Resident Evil was basically like not making as much money as it used to, which is rough. So they rebooted the series with a complete directional different style. because even the developers of Resident Evil admitted that Call of Duty was so popular that it affected the direction of the series. So they wanted to make it more of it less horror and more action shooter, where they realized it wasn't working for them. So then they went right back into horror with 7, which was the best thing they possibly could have done. And then so 7 came out, and then they did Resident Evil 2, and then Resident Evil 3 remake, and then Resident Evil 8. And then 4 remake just came out. So it looks newer, but it's still old compared to like the hardline, like let's focus on graphics and horror, which saved the series, I think. Resident Evil 6 is my least favorite out of all of them. Although 5 was rough. But yeah, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 6, Leon. Love RE2, as you know, fastest speed in the family. Yes. For those of you who don't know, my sister has the fastest speed run in the entire game that I've ever seen. It's like sub 1 hour. And that's because like the only game she played was Resident Evil 2 on repeat. I like if there's someone that you know that is like god tier at any game, it's my sister at Resident Evil 2. I love the streambot response to every hey. Oh my god, I need to turn that off. Yeah, 58 minutes and 52 seconds. Just ridiculous stuff. Let's see. I haven't played 1.5. I haven't done the VR. I've never played Code Veronica, Survivor, any of the side games. So that knocks out everything here. Dude, I want to play Dino Crisis so bad. You're whipped at RE4. The original RE4 or the RE4 remake? That's good distinction. Oh my god, do I want to play Dino Crisis? I'm a sucker for dino horror, just because I love Jurassic Park so much. And there's a Jurassic Park official survival game coming out. Remake, but I cook in RE6. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, I need to play. I want to play the Resident Evils for the channel. There's a lot of stuff I want to play. But I also want to get cooking on a fan base, and it's so hard to cook on a fan base for a game that's so old. Unless it's iconic, like Five Nights at Freddy's or Poppy Playtime. He's so baby girl. Oh my gosh, dude, that's what everyone on the internet says. I can't do it. Dead Space? Alright. Listen. All of Dead Space. At least the core games. Are going in the deity tier. But, where did it go? I swear I saw it. Do they not have it on here? Which would be crazy, because they have RE4 on here. I don't see it, so let's pretend it's this one, even though it's probably not. Did I just lose it? Where did it go? Oh, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Okay, here it is. To an anime tier list. I need to watch more animes to do an anime tier list. I feel like I'm way too casual at animes. I have very specific interests, and that's it. And it's all very like male-oriented animes. Like I'm watching Dragon Ball, and like I hate to say it, but like Jujutsu Kaisen and like Naruto. Yeah, like I'm watching stuff with like fights. I don't usually watch anime casually like that to watch something that's not like, I don't know, brutal. We're gonna pretend this is the remake, Dead Space remake. S tier was so good. Also the standard for remakes up there with RE4 and RE2. Callisto Protocol. Tried playing it for the channel. I have 2 videos up. Never finished the series. It's very generic. It's very generic. Failed to capture what Dead Space does so well. I've never played an Aliens game except for Alien Isolation. Also S tier. One of the best horror games of all time. The alien knows exactly when to jump scare you. And if you don't know why, the alien has 2 AI brains working for it. The first AI brain knows the entire ship and your location on it, so it knows exactly where to send the alien at the right time. The second brain is the second brain is the brain that handles it in like the micro, like the room you're in, and like knows how to investigate the room and scales depending on the difficulty of how intelligent it can be to try to figure out where you are. It's insane. One of the best horror games of all time. So Bungo Stray Dogs got lots of fights, action, and tons of lore. Ancient Magnus Bride. Trigun Stampede. I love the Japanese. They find the craziest names for anime sometime, but I'm definitely going to take those recommendations. I think we were talking about Bungo Stray Dogs before. Definitely going to take a look at those. All right. What is the next one on here that we know? Honestly, Benny and the Ink Machine, expected. High in the indie game horror tier list, but like for general horror games, it doesn't scale as well as something like Resident Evil. Alan Wake, never played 2, so we won't rate it. Really good game. We'll be playing on the channel. Did think I lost my spot though. World War Z. It's on the lower end of zombie games, but the way they handled the zombies was really good. Just not high up. Oh. Left 4 Dead 1, God tier, but Left 4 Dead 2, literally top of the line. One of the best zombie shooter games ever, one of the best co-op games ever. It was probably a front runner for one of the best Xbox 360 games of all time. You could play as both the groups. The DLC maps were insane. All the originals plus extra new story modes for the original group to explain what happened. And then one of the maps just straight up lets you have 7 characters on it. You can play as the group from 2 while getting help from the group of 1. It is so good. And if you own it on PC, everything's moddable, and you can get more maps that are community created. It's so good. It is all that and more. Back for Blood. It's good. I'm putting that on my list. Left 4 Dead 2? Yeah, you should. If you play on PC, I would play with you. This game, I'm dying for an excuse to play Left 4 Dead 2 again. I used to have a friend, and he was the stepson, or like, I think that's how it works, of one of my dad's friends. And I would come over to his house when my dad wouldn't hang out with his bud. And we would play Left 4 Dead 2, and it was such a formative experience for me because I think it's one of the first times that I like had a friend that I could go over to his house and hang out with. And we played Left 4 Dead once, or 2 once, and he played the song "Dirty Bit" by the Black Eyed Peas, or the Black. What? I mix up the Black Keys and the Black Eyed Peas so often. It's the Black Eyed Peas, yeah. Um, and he played that song because you could play songs through Xbox while playing games, and it was such a formative experience. Um, yeah, it's up there, a nostalgia all the way. Um, let's see here. What is next? What is next? Also, if you've never seen anybody play the game with mods, obviously Vanoss Gaming is one of the best ones you could watch to get like a full grasp of what that game is like on mods. It's insane. Dying Light. Oh, this game's so goated. I'm gonna put it the standard because the story's subpar, but parkour and zombies with crafting mechanisms, amazing. It's so fun. It's so fluid, and what kind of you get to drop kick zombies. I can't say anything more. Like just going around drop kicking zombies, uh, it's great. There's a game that Vanoss made that's so fun, and it's like Dead by Daylight. They didn't support it for very long, but I know exactly what you're talking about. The Walking Dead, the first season alone, echelon of horror. That, as a young person watching that story mode and anyone playing it, gutted me. I lost my mind when I saw that ending. It was insane. The Last of Us, I have yet to play. I own it. I own it. I need to play it. Um, no. Dying Light is different than Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is where they get like all the horror icons together, and it's like 4 people versus 1 killer. Dying Light, Corey did play, and it is like parkour zombies is what it is. But the zombies like are mutated. The Forest, really good. I'm gonna say it's the standard. Um, it's an indie game. They did a great job. The animations are great. It's one of the only games in the horror survival genre where the monsters can actually come destroy your base, which is awesome. I've been looking for that in a horror game for a long time. Sons of the Forest, I know is supposed to do it just as good, but I haven't played it yet. Um, Gosh, we need. Oh, Bloodborne. I haven't played it. Cry of Fear. Cry of Fear. Good, but dated. I'm going to call it The Mark. Um, Zookosis, I never played. I followed it on TikTok for so long, and it's one that I wanted to drop day one as soon as it came out, like record the video. Um, but I heard some not good things about it, and it wasn't as like truthful about its quality as the trailers would show. Um, Outlast, all of this is going in S tier. It's literally the best of the best um, when it comes to a horror experience. But I won't rate the Outlast Trials until I play it. Ju-on the Grudge. I feel like I know this one. I know The Grudge. I know the movie The Grudge. I know Daylight was a popular one, but I never saw anything on it. Same with Evil Within. I thought it was just a Resident Evil ripoff, so I've never seen anything about it. The Medium I've wanted to play for a while. I heard Atomic Heart is Gooner bait, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever play that or watch someone else play it. Corpse Party, I feel like is another popular one that I've heard of, but I haven't watched or seen. Oh my gosh, I'm dying inside. Excuse me. Aoni. popular but dated. I'm gonna call it the expected. I feel every game is S tier. Yeah, I mean, I think the vibe of all these games is S tier. I feel like um, yes, you're so right. Every game is S tier in its own special way. Pitting them against each other is so unfair. I feel like maybe I'm missing something. I didn't even know there was a Saw game. You're so sad. Why are you sad? I totally missed something. Um, I went to sleep. I'm gonna call it the unexpected. It's not bad. It's just not as good as some of these other ones. Happy's humble. I've heard that too, but I know there's a bunch of people that have wanted me to play it. Um, I just think as like it's unfortunate because the genre that it's in, it doesn't hold up to the other games like the Naruto Curse Clash, or not Naruto Curse Clash, but like the Naruto fighting games are obviously better. And then nothing has been able to top the Dragon Ball fighting games because Xenoverse is obviously really good. I mean, two at least. Then they came out with Fighter Z, which was a gorgeous looking game, and then they decided to one up themselves and come out with Sparking Zero, which was amazingly gorgeous for uh, You Cook with Kakashi. Yeah, I've never played those games, but I played the Dragon Ball games and did not even with me in Naruto I Cook. Yeah, I haven't played the Naruto games, but I know that like mechanically they work better, um, and look better and function better. Um, but I think Jujutsu Kaisen is popular enough that they could definitely cook on a game that would be way more popular. Because obviously, everyone was freaking out. I just love to see them like make a better game. And the price point for Curse Clash was insane. Um, Maybe if it's on sale, I'd buy it, but it's not one of those games where I can just like justify $70 to play it for like a week. The Mortuary Assistant. This game's terrifying. It's up there in the standard. I don't know where you live, but you can't convince me that an anime movie is gonna sell out on tickets. Maybe if they turned the ending of your girls cosplaying as Yuta, that'd be super cool. I support that cosplay 1000%. Um, I don't even think Demon Slayer is gonna sell out theaters, and it sells the best. Hello Neighbor. I'm a hater. It's a blemish. Your dog is Rika. That's hilarious. Uh, Honestly, I can't rate these ones fairly, so I'm not going to. Video Horror Society. I saw a little bit on this, and I thought it looked really cool. I'm not going to rate it, but I want to know more about it, and if it's something that's still going on, because it looked like a Dead by Daylight that functioned different. I just don't know if they kept up with it. That being said, Dead by Daylight, um, it's gonna go up in the standard. They've not been doing as well, and I like deep Caleb lore. Um, I got out of a super long relationship and was not doing good. And it's also around the time that I started playing Dead by Daylight again. I put like a solid 2 years into that game where it was exclusively like what I played to pull myself out of a rut. And yeah, I stopped playing it now for probably about like probably like 2 or 3 years now. I enjoy it. It's good. I just saw that the main character from Tokyo Ghoul is going to be a new killer coming out, and you can already play as him. And he looks so good. Like I still follow them on everything, so I get all the updates. But yeah, I just can't, justify it. You just had a sucky relationship, and yeah, mine was forever ago. Like this relationship ended like 5 years ago now, so I am unaffected by it. I'm sorry that you just got out of a second one. It's rough, but yeah, it's just to put the point across that I hyper fixated into that game. So I put so much time and effort. I was so good at that game. I've just not touched it since. I haven't gotten back into it. Friday the 13th. Yeah, no, that's super fair. I think everyone should go into things on their own time. Don't push things. Friday the 13th is going above Dead by Daylight into the STDs. This game at its peak was amazing. It was everything Dead by Daylight is and more. And they didn't care about anything. And I heard it's getting revived, but Friday the 13th went into this huge limbo with a legal lawsuit on like who owns the creative rights. And the game came out just right before that started. So the game development had to halt on that game, and it just got crushed. But when it was functioning, it was one of the best online multiplayer horror games out there. Until Dawn, this is going straight to the top. I don't know if this is the remake or what, but this is straight to the top. Until Dawn is the best of the multiple choice horror games. Plain and simple. The Quarry is also up there. We love it. We love the Quarry. Yeah. Parasocial was on the last tier list. I didn't know anything about it. House of Ashes. This one is a stinker. This one's suffocating. It's boring to play. Delaney and I had to restart that one 4 times before we beat it. The Devil in Me. This one goes in the standard. We thoroughly enjoy that one, and we were addicted to pick it back up again and again and again. We love that one. If you're talking about House of Ashes, yes, it made us mad as well. It wasn't the military concept. I have no problem with the military. It was that all the characters were cardboard. Little Hope, Devil in Me is goated. Yes. Little Hope. I'm going to go with The Expected for now. Because I want to see what this one is. Man of Medan. This is... Me and Delaney have not played this one. This one is going to go in the mark. Actually, I'm going to swap them. This one's going to go in the Expected. Little Hope's going to go in the mark. Here's my reasoning. Man of Medan is the first one that came out after Until Dawn, and it shows. They started with new technology. Everything's a little stiff. And the story isn't as good. Little Hope confused me, but was interesting and played with a timeline that I like. I really like the Salem witch trials being like a setting for a horror game, but nothing touches The Devil in Me. You're adding so many games on your list. Yeah. These are all from Supermassive Games, which are all multiple choice horror games. So the story and who survives changes as you play the game and make mistakes. But they're not as good as the Quarry or Until Dawn. Until Dawn's the GOAT, the classic. It's better than everything below it. The Quarry is just as good. Fears to Fathom? Yeah, we rated some Fears to Fathom's game. Love them. They're so good. I will play them for the channel. Okay. I think that got rid of all the supermassive games. So what is next? I want to play Hellblade as well. Wick. Oh my gosh, I feel like that's so old. Home Sweet Home also sounds familiar. Oh my gosh. I want to have so many games to play. Real Horror Stories. I feel like that's also familiar as well. Panicore. I know people love Panicore. Never played it. Anthology of Fear. Devil in the Details. I mean, we know Phasmophobia. Phas is great. Also an S tier with the deities. Graphics aren't all that, but gosh, is the game fun. Oh, sounds good, KJ. We're probably going to be wrapping up stream here soon, just because I just noticed it's 10. Blair Witch game. Still need to play it for the channel. Own it. It's about at the expected. Okay. Whoever created this tier list is insane. Trying to get all endings. That's fair. My gosh, it's going to be one of those multiple ending games. I'm not going to re-rank the Five Nights at Freddy's. We'll just consider like this the franchise. And as a franchise, I think it's at the mark. We're going to do the same thing with Poppy Playtime here. We're having a birthday party for Cohen on the 22nd if you and Delaney want to come. Let's rank this. I'm going to call it the standard. What day is the 22nd? Saturday? Next Saturday. Yeah, I'll talk to Delaney about it, and we'll definitely see if we go. Cohen's turn in the Big 22. It's not really a, it's not really a milestone, but it's a birthday. And it's Cohen's, so yeah. I'm totally down to go. I'll talk to Delaney and see if she wants to go. 21st. Oh, the day's the 22nd. He's turning 21. Okay, no, this is a big birthday. Oh my gosh. I don't know. See, my dumb monkey brain saw 22nd and just inferred that it's also his age. You know, it's how you know I'm fried. But yeah, Cohen's 21st. I'll definitely be going. I will talk to Delaney about that. That's awesome. Filthy monkey can't even use his brain. All right, all right. Oh my gosh, how do they have so many in this list? What were we on? We just ranked Five Nights at Freddy's as a whole. Emily wants to play this one. It's not suffocating. It's just the unexpected. It's not better than anything on that list. It's honestly probably the end of that list. What are we missing here? Okay. Eyes. You'll send me the invite. Awesome. Cool. I will take that invite. If you didn't know, 12-year-old Caleb used to want to make YouTube videos, and he would use the family laptop and record. Oh, I had to have like 12 videos on this game. It's nothing special. It is nothing special. But I played it so much. Yeah, just ridiculous. The IKEA ad makes you want to take a trip right now. I know. If it hasn't been so long since we had a ghost hunt that was far away enough to excuse an IKEA trip, it's like a craving. It's like a deep itch in my brain. It's all your mom's fault. She programmed me this way. How to draw videos? That's awesome. We need to go IKEA. Seriously, I'm fiending. Yeah, me too. Let's take a weekend off and just travel to the nearest IKEA. Make it a day trip. I'm gonna use one of the Puppet Combo games and use it as a whole. Puppet Combo is also S tier. I want to come. Also, I was thinking we should just go the four of us to the squirrel cage jail. Lily, I've never heard of that. What I was about to say is like I'm trying to comprehend what the squirrel cage jail is. What is that? This is Granny. I'll send it to you. Yeah, well, I was hoping it was haunted. I wouldn't want to be in a squirrel cage with you and Simon for a night, but now that you say it's haunted, it totally makes up for that. Granny's going to be in the expected. Do a vlog. I have wanted, as cringy as the guy is now, as a person, not his content, I've wanted to do David Dobrik style vlogs, like short, like quick, little funny things for so long. The only thing is that he lives off the back of his friends, and that's not something I do. We're almost at the end of this tier list here. Still not a whole lot of ones that I've played to properly rate. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The sexiest man in the world is here in the chat. Oh my gosh. I think I'm blushing. Ringo is still under the arrival. We're gonna put it up in the standard. It's really good, and the remake is even better. Kojo's in chat? No. Gojo shivers in the presence of this man. Maybe that's pushing it. No, but he's amazing. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've played. Oh no. Oh, it's like that? Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. Gosh, I gotta dip before all the Jujutsu Kaisen fans get in here. Toji does it for you? Okay. I have up to book 21. I need 22, 23. I think 24, 25 just came out. I'm fiending to finish my collection. Oh my gosh. How hot are we talking? So hot. I'm on board for the Choso. I'm on board for the Choso statement. Toji's eye candy. Oh my gosh, I gotta get out of here. Do I have anything else to rank before I hit in stream? I'm in a bad place. Yes, you did do a Choso cosplay, and it was so good. It was so good. Toji Scar. That's what does it. Toji Scar. Simon, you know what to do. Oh no. Oh no. There's gonna be a fight. I can't stick around to see this. Yeah, this is the finalized tier list of just generic horror games. Most of these are not the indie games. So muscle shirt. Oh my gosh. I'm too straight to handle this. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to check out other videos. I'm gonna have a lot of content coming out here soon. I'm working on it. I got stuff backlogged. It is late at night for me. I got early work. I'll maybe play the demo here soon on another stream. You need to come hang one of these days. Yes, I will literally come over whenever you want. As long as I'm not at work. Yeah, I'm down to hang always. So, yeah. Bye, guys. Keep in touch. Keep in the loop. More stuff. Both y'all do a stream. Yes. Actually, Lily and Simon stream very frequently. So if you ever want to catch them on Twitch, they're always on. But I'll see you guys later.